If you are traveling to the United States or entering the US airport by any chance, be careful. The US authorities have introduced several new security measures in the recent months, and one of them could surprise many international travelers, especially Indians. Many people believe that once they delete the messages from their phones, they are gone forever. But according to a US immigration attorney, that may not always be true. A recent case has raised fresh questions about whether the border officials can recover the deleted messages during the airport inspection. So, what exactly happened and what does the US Customs and Border Protection officially say? Let's take a closer look. A recent claim by a US immigration attorney is raising the new questions about the border officials that may be able to access when someone enters the US. According to the immigration attorney Deepak Ahluwalia, one of its clients was stopped by the Customs and Border Protection, which is called as the CBP, after arriving at San Francisco International Airport. Ahluwalia claims that CBP officers took the traveler's phone and were able to recover the messages that had been permanently deleted. He also said that the phone was not connected to any cloud backup service either, yet they were able to do so, making the incident even more surprising. The attorney believes that this may be a possible case of advanced technology and AI powered forensic tools now available to the law enforcement agencies in the US. He warned that international travelers that are deleting the messages that may not always be removed completely. According to him, the digital information could still be recovered during the inspection, deleting depending on the technology that is being used there. However, it is important to understand that what CBP officially says about it. According to the US Customs and Border Protection, electronic devices searches are very rare. The agency says that the officers may inspect their mobile laptops or cameras or maybe other electronic devices at the ports of entry when necessary. It's not common, by the way. CBP says that these searches help identify serious crimes and criminals, including illegal trafficking, human trafficking, and fraud. With that, money smuggling and exploitation of the underage people. The agency says that the electronic searches can help officers determine if a foreign national that is admissible under the US immigration law. CBP also points out to these inspections that affect only a very few and a very small number of travelers. According to the agency of the fiscal year 2025, less than 0.01% of the arriving international travelers had their electronic devices searched at the US ports of entry. Well, that's not all. That means that the vast majority of the people entering the United States never experienced this type of inspection. Still, the authorities claimed that it has sparked an online question about the digital privacy, border security, and how much information can remain on a phone even after the users believe that it has been erased. Cybersecurity experts have long explained that deleting a file or message does not always remove the it is not immediately removed from the device. In some situations, specialized forensic software may be able to recover the deleted data, although, this depends on the several factors, including the devices, the encryption, and whether the data has been overwritten. Well, for some travelers, the takeaway is simple. If you are entering the United States, remember that electronic devices may be inspected under the US border laws, which is completely legal under the limited circumstances. Understanding how the rights, protecting your personal data, and staying informed about the official policies is one of the most important things than ever in the technology continues to evolve.